King of Sports, New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Lost for words. I'm just so happy to be in this type of setting. Man, I'll say it before and I'll say it again. You're not going to pull the plug on me and tell me it's over. And I'm honestly living a dream here in New Japan Strong. And I think the reason why people are not so happy, depressed in this world is because they're not doing what they love, they're doing what they have to. And that's what the workforce and the work world do. It steals dreams, and people will throw away their dreams just to do another man's dreams and come home at night and expect to feel fulfilled. But for me, when I wake up in the morning and I'm doing what I love and I'm working on my gift, even the days I don't get paid, I don't feel like I'm wasting my time because I'm doing something I love. And if I were to die today, I'm going to die doing something I love. Narita getting that win over me and then coming out and challenging filthy Tom Lawlor. Oh man, I was watching and I got goosebumps because you know what? At the end of the day, Narita, he's still my boy, but it's going to be tough love with Narita. But he's gotten that opportunity, and I'll be honest with you, it was eating me up inside. It was really eating me up inside. But this isn't the last of me. I've got to earn my stripes here. I am Mr. No Days Off. I practice what I preach daily. The Strong Openweight Championship means the world to me. I need that title. I need that title more than life itself. You know what I mean? And Tom Lawlor having the championship is just eating me up inside. And I tell you what, the time is going to come. I tell you the time is going to come when him and I are going to go one-on-one finally again. I think about it all the time. I'm a psycho madman. For the first time in a long time, I'm stepping in the ring with a true OG, someone that's seen it all, done it all, and I said it already, there are some negatives and there's some positives to this showdown. The positive is he's dangerous. The negative is he's a little bit slower, he's a little bit older, and if he's not ready, I'm sorry for him, you know. I have one engine, and I have a very strong engine, and Kevin Kelly has said it the best, very few can keep up with this engine, and Minoru Suzuki's son, I hope he can keep up because I'm coming at him. I still have a lot left in the tank. I still have a lot left to offer. And New Japan Strong has given me the opportunity to wreck house here. And I'm doing it. And I say it all the time, this is my house. And I believe it because I am the workhorse of New Japan Strong.
Hello, everybody. I am Matthew Raywell. Welcome to another episode of New Japan Strong. We are here for the Autumn Attack here in Dallas, Texas. I am joined by the ever-impressive Alex Kozlov, and tonight we have an incredible card of action for you, starting with one hell of a contest, Minoru Suzuki taking on Fred Rosser.
Well, it's certainly going to be a treat for all the fans here in the U.S. to see Minoru Suzuki. But Fred Rosser, it's been a dream of his to, first of all, wrestle in New Japan Pro Wrestling. And now he gets to wrestle somebody who embodies the fighting spirit. So it'll be an interesting one.
Absolutely. Speaking of fighting spirit, we also have the Strong Openweight Championship on the line here tonight as filthy Tom Lawlor defends his championship against the young lion, Narita.
Well, look, the way that I look at Narita, he has been like an upset kid. He's been doing things that we have not expected. He has defied expectations. But he's facing Tom Lawlor, the number one guy here on Strong. He is undefeated, never been pinned, never been submitted. So we'll see what happens there.
That's true. And in our main event tonight, it is a very special champion versus champion matchup with a lot of history involved as Robbie Eagles takes on Jay White.
This receipt has been a long time coming. Ever since Robbie Eagles turned his back on Jay White, on Bullet Club, I believe tonight that receipt will be served.
All that action coming to you live here from Autumn Attack in Dallas, Texas. Let's get the show started.
It's time to go to work.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are kicking this episode of Strong off in very incredible fashion. This is going to be a match that I am very excited to see. I'm very excited to see what Fred Rosser brings with his opponent tonight. This is a guy who works his tail off every single day. He talks about no days off. That is 100% the truth for a guy like Fred Rosser, but he will have his hands full tonight.
I mean, it's been a dream of his to wrestle here for New Japan Pro Wrestling. If it's your dream to wrestle for New Japan Pro Wrestling, then it's your dream to wrestle somebody that embodies the fighting spirit of New Japan Pro Wrestling and the legend that is Minoru Suzuki, and he gets an opportunity tonight.
This is going to be a test for Fred Rosser, one like he has never faced before. A tall order, a mountain to climb, and a test of who he is as an athlete, a competitor, and a professional wrestler. When he puts it all up against the legend that is Minoru Suzuki. Tension builds. It builds for our audience here. It builds for Fred Rosser as he paces around the ring waiting for his opponent, and there he is. I feel like goosebumps just appeared on my arm
We all,
as well.
no doubt about it, a living legend. Everybody considers him a legend. He says he doesn't like being called a legend. He feels that a legend is somebody that's somebody from the past or dead. And he is the present moment. He is still going strong, alive and well, and as dangerous as he's ever been. And with 33 years of experience, he's come here to show Fred Rosser what he's all about.
And Fred Rosser trying to get the attention, trying to get into the head of Suzuki, but Suzuki will have none of it.
Oh! Fred Rosser not wasting any time.
Wow.
Pushing the ref.
And Suzuki.
Okay, well that's how we're gonna start. That's probably not a bad way to start with one of the most dangerous wrestlers in the world, that is Suzuki.
Oh, that fired me up. I mean, Good on Fred for trying. Good on Fred for, you have a legend, you have someone with a reputation like Minoru Suzuki. You got to take it to him. He respects that at least. He may punish you for it, but he respects it. And right from Jump Street, we're getting a slugfest. And I expected nothing else.
Ducks that boot, drops him with a tackle. A lot of pressure on Fred Rosser. I mean, this match means so much to him.
This means everything to Fred Rosser. To prove himself against someone of Suzuki's stature.
A win over Suzuki would go a long
Could
way in this
make
business.
him.
Are you kidding me?
Especially in here, like you said, New Japan, this is the company he wants to prove himself in. That's the man you do it against. And you do it by not letting up, by being like a freight train, nonstop. Because if you let Suzuki get an inch, he will take 10 miles.
It's a smart game plan. He's crowding Suzuki. He's not giving him any room. But he just kicked him in the back.
And
that is not the game you want.
It has not even phased Suzuki-san.
That is not a game you want to play with Suzuki. Suzuki just slaps him in the face.
And look at this. That's what I call almost the casual violence of Minoru Suzuki. He will take everything you give him, not even register it, and then fire back with the violence of a storm.
We've seen this from Fred Rosser, where he tries to suplex his opponents on the apron. When he gets back in the ring,
but Suzuki maybe not quite letting him do that.
Catches an armbar.
Right in the armbar, bent over the ropes.
Vintage Suzuki there. That really stretches the ligaments out of your shoulder there.
You hit it on the head. You spoke to him. He said, don't call me a legend. Legends are done, dead, in the past. He is moving like he is 22 years old.
No doubt about
he's
it.
moving like a young man. Look at the focus. Look at the speed. Look at the precision he's doing with everything. And already he's going for a steel chair to bring into this matchup. Obviously, we've seen Suzuki in recent battles in AEW with Jon Moxley, with Lance Archer, his partner.
Oh my God!
He is no stranger to chair shots. He is no stranger to violence.
Cracks him open over the back with that chair shot.
Like a shotgun shot in the arena here tonight. And now manipulating the arm of Fred Rosser around the ring post. And again, having fun with it.
Well, this is what Suzuki is so comfortable in. He knows how to pick apart his opponents.
He's been doing it for 3 decades in professional wrestling, in mixed martial arts all over the world. And look at him. He's having fun. He's letting Fred Rosser know, you want to prove yourself against me, kid? You want to come in here, punch me in the face before the bell rings? I'll let you know.
Fred Rosser trying to get the chair inside that ring, but that is not acceptable. Not inside that ring.
No. This is what Suzuki has come. He's on a North American tour of sorts. Traveling all over, like I said, he's been in AEW. He's been here on New Japan Strong. He's been at various promotions all over the country. He wants to challenge himself with all kinds of new opponents outside of Japan as he bends and twists.
He's putting a lot of hurting on Fred Rosser. Now he's got him in the Kimura there. Rosser shouting in pain there.
The arm bent behind the back of Fred Rosser.
Suzuki, also a mixed martial arts pioneer.
Can you imagine establishing yourself in pro wrestling, going to mixed martial arts for fun? What kind of sick, twisted person does that? I'll tell you, Minoru Suzuki.
Absolutely. He's got something about him. He enjoys putting the hurt on you. More than necessary. He likes to hurt his opponents.
And I will say this, I never agree with anybody who says they enjoy pain, but if there's anybody who's willing to take it and has fun being willing to take it, it is a person like that as well.
But Fred Rosser, he certainly can withstand a lot of punishment. We've seen him in lots of battles with Hikuleo, with other opponents. He can withstand a lot of damage, but Suzuki is a different kind of guy.
That's
a
true.
grappling and submission specialist.
Very, very true. And if you want to see that fighting spirit of people like Fred Rosser, who just got his clock clean, don't forget, we will be in Philadelphia for the New Japan Strong Showdown on October 16th and 17th. You can join us. Tickets are available, as well as the Battle in the Valley in San Jose on November 13th. You'll get to see action like this from all the stars of New Japan and New Japan Strong. As Suzuki just seems to refuse to go down to any of the offense of Fred Rosser. But that changes right now. Slammed in the dead center of the ring. Rosser into the cover. Suzuki kicks out.
He couldn't get a really good cover on that. You could see that he's favoring the arm. He took some damage to the arm from all those arm bars, those arm submissions.
Arm bars, getting it bent around the ring apron. Not to mention, you know, having a chair slammed across your back and shoulders.
He
Suzuki
went for
saw
his
that coming.
finishing move. Suzuki catches him in that excruciating ankle lock there, but Rosser kicks him off.
Right, Rosser going for that gut check. But Suzuki saw it coming, but Rosser recovers. Low drop kick to the head, and Minoru Suzuki into the cover one more time, but Suzuki kicking out.
The way that Suzuki usually finishes his opponents, he locks on that rear naked chokehold, puts his opponents out, and applies that Gotch-style pile driver. But the neck, if you look at the neck of Fred Rosser, hey, choking.
Trying to
Fred
use some
Rosser.
wrist tape, and Suzuki not having it. That shows, you know, I don't know if that's fire.
wait a minute.
Could be going for that, almost like a chicken wing. But Rosser flipping it around, locking the legs in as well. Rosser trying to use the tape earlier. Is that a sign of desperation from Mr. No Days Off?
As he's got his legs wrapped around the waist of Suzuki, it's
They said,
pushing the wind out of you while he's got that rear naked chokehold here. It's not quite complete though.
no, he's like I said, it's almost like he's going for a chicken wing hold, but Minoru Suzuki gets to the ropes, breaks that hold. And he just looks angry.
He's always angry.
You almost can't tell when he's in pain, if he's suffering, if he's feeling anything. Whether it's physical or psychological, he just he stands up, he stares you dead in your eyes and lets you know, I'm not done. You can't hurt me.
One of the most intimidating expressions on his face. A scary individual.
What do you do to someone like that?
You just keep going and drops him on that apron.
I guess you do that. You answer with the biggest shots you have, the biggest weapons in your arsenal.
That is a hard, hard fall on that unforgiving apron.
Into the cover here, but Suzuki still kicks out. But that stoic, stone-faced is Suzuki, not letting anything get to him. No matter how much, and don't get me wrong, Fred Rosser is punishing him. He is dropping him. He is giving the hurt. But Suzuki is not, he's not letting him know.
Hard to tell with him.
Look at that. Look at the eyes, the face.
Ooh, look at that.
Like a boulder of stone, he's not gonna give.
Suzuki
You can
lands
hit it.
behind, goes
No,
for the rear naked
that's
chokehold.
But Rosser sees it, drops out of it quickly and counters.
Bypasses him, goes behind,
Goes for it
applies
again. The veteran instincts of Suzuki, he's gonna keep going for that.
But Fred Rosser's got a thick, thick neck. It's gonna take a little bit more, but it looks like he's fading.
He's starting to fade a little bit, knees bending a little
He's
bit.
going for it.
Suzuki going for that pile driver. He's letting the audience call it here. This could finish the match right now.
He might have given Fred Rosser a little bit of time to recover. Will he be able to?
He's fighting, kicking the legs. Kicking the legs. Rosser back down to the ground. Backdrop.
Well, that was close. That was close.
And Rosser here not winning any fans here. The fans love watching the living legend.
Don't call him a legend.
That's, you know what? I don't like to say it, but you're right, Alex. You're absolutely right. The living dragon, because he breathes fire with everything he does as he asks for more from Mr. No Days Off.
Fred Rosser throwing everything he's got at him, but Suzuki is just asking for more, standing there.
Yeah, careful getting into a chop battle with Minoru Suzuki.
Hitting him with the right and the left. Stumbles Suzuki with that right. But now he's still standing.
The cliche definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. At what point is Fred Rosser going to realize punching Minoru Suzuki in the face might just not work?
Oh, watch out, watch out. Oh, God! Oh, my God! Those are vicious, vicious forearms. Fred Rosser barely standing. The only thing that's stopping him is that rope.
Feeling loop. He's out on his feet almost.
Going for it again.
Could be.
He got it! It's over.
That's that gosh-style pile driver driving Fred Rosser into the mat. You got to imagine this is the 1, 2, 3. And there it is.
Just like that. Rear naked choke hold. Gotch-style pile driver. No man will kick out of that.
And to say we expected anything less would be a misstatement from us.
But look, Rosser threw everything he had in.
He threw everything, including the kitchen sink. No Days Off wasn't enough. He wants the hand, he doesn't want the hand. He does things on his own terms. That's the type of competitor Minoru Suzuki is. And his U.S. sojourn, his U.S. tour continues with another victory here on New Japan Strong. I mean, Fred Rosser tried, Alex. He tried so hard. You saw it coming right out of the gate, smacking Suzuki in the face before the bell even rang. I mean, he brought it. He brought it.
He brought everything that he had in him, but this is Minoru Suzuki. Few men can beat a Minoru Suzuki, and the fans here in attendance are giving him a standing ovation here.
With good reason. It's respect for that style. He took everything, and he was stuttered a few times. He might have gotten knocked back a few times, but he let the world know, and he let Fred Rosser know that he did never, not once, did he have him beat. He showed him what real strong style is all about, and that's what Fred Rosser wants to learn.
Right. And Minoru Suzuki has proved to everybody that he's alive and well and as strong as we've ever seen him.
Absolutely. Here to show the world, here to show the United States exactly what he does best. Minoru Suzuki with another win.
It is customary for young lions to go on excursion so they can further develop their wrestling skills. For Ren Narita, that meant training at the LA dojo under Katsuyori Shibata. With his newly acquired skills, Narita catapulted to the top of New Japan Strong. With victories over the likes of Chris Dickinson, Carl Fredericks, and Fred Rosser, Narita now sets his sights on the Strong Openweight Championship. Not only has Filthy Tom Lawlor beaten Narita before, Lawlor has never been pinned nor submitted on Strong.
So you can go back to the house, you can go back to the dojo. I want you to put in some more work. I want you to do some more squats. I want you to do some more bridges. Maybe a few rolls. Learn a little bit from Shibata. Filthy Tom Lawlor has been the strongest around these parts for a long time. Maybe then you'll be worthy enough to lose.
Are you? Whoa! And a Shibata-like kick from Ren Narita just puts the openweight champion flat on his back.
And it is time for championship action here on Strong. The Strong Openweight title is on the line as that young man, Ren Narita, looks to make a name for himself and win that championship.
Ren Narita most recently defeating Fred Rosser and answering the challenge of Tom Lawlor, challenging him for the Strong Openweight Championship. How about that? He's reaching for the stars.
Very bold, very brave. I give all the credit in the world to this young man, but that is going to be a tall mountain to climb
That's a tall order.
when he faces this man, the current Openweight champion. The leader of Team Filthy himself. And there he is.
The best strutter in the world, the #1 guy here on Strong. He is undefeated in singles competition. He's never been pinned or submitted here on Strong. He defended successfully against Chris Dickinson, against Kojima, Carl Fredericks, and most recently, Leo Rush. A successful MMA career fighting legends and beasts like Patrick Cote and Chris Weidman. Excellent jiu-jitsu skills. The man has been wrestling for 21 years. He is unstoppable. And look, yes, yes! Now that is what I call a strut.
And let's not forget, all while doing it in jorts.
That's right. I mean, he's got style. Denim, all the way.
The second most famous man in wrestling to wear jorts. But you know what? If you can do it like that, you're a real tough guy, I'll say that.
No, I mean,
and Tom Lawlor has proven that time and time again.
Look at the cauliflower ears on him. I mean, he's been through battles. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
The jorts under the jorts.
He beat Hikuleo and submitted the monster that is Brody King in the finals of the New Japan Cup USA 2021 to get that title.
Tom Lawlor has worked very, very hard. There's absolutely nobody who can take that away from him. But I will tell you this, Ren Narita will try with every ounce of his being to be that person, to be the one, to be the first to pin and or submit Tom Lawlor here on Strong.
Well, I mean, I see Ren Narita as the upset kid. I didn't think he could beat Chris Dickinson, but he did. I didn't think he could beat Fred Rosser, but he did. So he has that some intangible thing about him that somehow he pulls out these victories that you never expect.
He has an energy about him. He has a serious persona about him. He has this focus that I've noticed since day one of my experience here in New Japan Strong.
You're right.
There is this presence about that. He is this thinking's man's wrestler. He knows just when to strike, and maybe, just maybe, he'll find that opening here with Tom Lawlor tonight. But right now, it's this feeling out process that you see in so many matches, especially matches like this with so much on the line. You got to take a moment, go and hold for hold, see what your opponent brings to the table.
Watch out. This is what Tom Lawlor is so good at. He can lock you up from any angle, a leg lock,
You see,
an
but
arm
Ren,
lock.
look at that, finding his way out as well.
Impressive,
Countering.
absolutely.
I almost feel like the hush has fallen over Dallas here. They're watching a good chess match.
Absolutely.
Pawn for rook, for knight, for queen. Each move for move, as these men are trying to figure each other out.
Tom Lawlor able to get out of that here. Got the ankle lock here, putting pressure with his forearm over there on the ankle. Ren Narita able to wiggle his feet out of there.
Let's not forget, heading into this matchup, we just saw in that video package before, but not only did Ren Narita took this match, he didn't just, accept the match. He kicked Tom Lawlor, dropped him on his back, kicked him in the face, stood over him, holding that openweight championship title. I can't imagine Tom Lawlor's forgotten that anytime soon.
No, Tom Lawlor didn't forget, and Ren Narita wanted to send a message. He wanted to almost be like an equal to Tom Lawlor. He thinks he's an equal. He thinks that he can beat Tom Lawlor. that's how focused he is.
But sometimes it's got to be more than just think. You have to know. You and I both know that. Being in the ring with some of the impressive people we've had the chance to be in the ring with, you have to be more than just, I think I can. It has to be, I know I can.
You know what? I would say that Ren Narita probably believes that he can pin Tom Lawlor, but I think that he's delusional.
Delusional?
I think that he's delusional. I think it's a rookie enthusiasm of sorts.
But you were a rookie once, and he's been a rookie. But at some point, everybody has that breakout moment. Everybody has that breakout match. This could be it.
No, you're right, and he's done it before against guys like Chris Dickinson. But this is Tom Lawlor, the number one guy on Strong.
Cover here. There's that
This isn't
explosiveness. I know. But you now look at Tom Lawlor, the champion. He's looking a little bit frustrated, and that's something you can't have this early in the matchup. Especially if you're a defending champion. Can't let this young man get in your head. Now the grapple game has been laid out. Maybe the strikes start coming into play.
Grabbing that headlock
and see, there it is.
Pulling his head out of there and returning a kick of his own. And those kicks to the calves, they don't look very vicious, but they will take you out.
You get it, any of you who ever had a Charlie horse, you know how painful it can be, something like that. You knot up someone's muscle in their calf or thigh. They have a hard time running, walking, lifting, all the things we do in professional wrestling. So I'm like, grabbing the hair now in this side headlock.
I didn't see that. The ref, I don't know if the ref saw that. I mean,
everyone else saw it, but that's okay. I'll get you glasses after the show, Alex. Again, could be signs of just slight desperation from Tom Lawlor, getting a little bit worried about what Ren Narita is bringing to the table.
I doubt Tom Lawlor is feeling any desperation here. He's getting in the head of Ren Narita. He's toying with him.
But anytime Tom Lawlor has tried to get a hold of Ren Narita, even if he's had him for a little, Ren has found a way to get out, find a way to slip out, and do things like that. A leg lock of his own.
Okay. But Tom Lawlor has been in these positions before. He knows exactly where to block, how to get out of it.
You see
He's
that
patient.
Quickly right to that
right.
block, grabbing his own hand, grabbing his own arm, making sure Ren can't fully extend that leg.
That's right.
Ooh.
Just clubs him to the chest, but Ren Narita put more pressure.
Ooh. And now big overhand chop to the chest, but it just fires Ren up.
I gotta say, Ren Narita's got it tight.
He does. And every time he gets hit, he's just squeezing harder.
And that's just 4 years. Ren Narita's been doing this 4 years, and he's come so far.
Showing some veteran instincts for sure. Some veteran wherewithal.
Oh, wow, look at that beautiful cravat.
You see
lifting his knee right to the face of Ren Narita here. Oh, well, Ren Narita.
Look at this.
Had it scouted. He caught that knee.
Whoa!
Slams.
Lifted him up.
Oh, my God.
Right back to the leg.
Good strategy by Ren Narita. I mean, you got to come with great strategy. And I'm sure Shibata has been in the year of Ren Narita. Strategizing. How are we going to beat the number one guy, Tom Lawlor?
Absolutely. And this might be a small thing to a lot of people. But take a look at how much Tom Lawlor is sweating already. Look at Ren Narita. Not a drop on him. I mean, Tom, whether he's expending energy or, God forbid I say it, feeling the nerves of what Ren Narita is bringing to this table.
Tom, look at that, the best strut in the world. The best strut in the world. Tom Lawlor is a sweater. There's nothing wrong with sweating. Some of us sweat a little bit more.
Trust me, I can tell, Alex.
Your body's doing your job is all it needs.
And now, a little bit more of the smash mouth style of things. Oh, Ren Narita coming right into us here.
My God. Ren Narita slamming into the barricade here, into the fence right next to our table here.
I'm just glad our monitor's still working. Come flying full force.
Well, we felt the effects of it. Imagine Ren Narita, what he's feeling right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, that screwed up my knee.
I mean, look, we're getting close. Count out is a possibility. In that situation, Tom Lawlor holds on to the championship. Ren Narita can't win like that as he gets back in the ring.
But he did take a lot of damage here.
And that barricade has shifted.
Oh! Did you hear that?
I felt that.
I felt the nerves in my back on that one. Oh, my God. I've been kicked. He's asking for more.
Oh, baby.
Oh, okay. Okay, shake up Shibata here. Well, if you're asking for it, you're asking the wrong person, though.
You said it, Shades. Are
you kidding me?
Fires up, throwing a kick of his own into the cover right here in the middle of the ring. No. The champion kicks out. But the champion has been put on notice. It's not going to be that easy. You can give me the barricades. You can give me every kick you want. I will still fight.
Look at those sharp jabs here. Ooh.
And credit to Tom Lawlor. He is out here on his own. There is no Team Filthy here tonight. This is one-on-one the way it should be. As he drops that big suplex. And into the cover here on Ren Narita. And a kick out at 2.
Tom Lawlor has never really needed the rest of the members of Team Filthy to help him. He ultimately gets the job done, just like he will today. Look, I'm not taking anything away from Narita. I think it's a bold move for him to challenge the champ, and he's bringing it, but this is Tom Lawlor, the most dangerous guy on Strong. Look at those shots, the edge of the elbow right into the chin of the Ren Narita. He could knock him out.
He could, but here's the thing. He's not. Because Ren keeps answering with maneuvers like that. Just when you think he's on Dream Street, just when you think he might be down and out, he answers with that.
I mean, Ren Narita came prepared, no doubt about it.
Alex, I've asked you before about some of these young lions. What do they got to do to beat a guy like Tom Lawlor as he puts him into the cover here? And now I want to ask you, in a situation like this, where Ren keeps answering, what does someone like Tom Lawlor need to do to put away a young man with this much fight? Oh, as he drops him with the brainbuster.
Tom Lawlor has been in plenty of battles with some of the best wrestlers in the world. He's been here before. He does not panic. He knows not to panic. He just needs to lean on his experience, lean on his skills.
He's doing that now as he's rolling to the ropes as Ren's got this leg lock on yet again. And
well, the ref needs to break that submission here. Look, Tom Lawlor is going to take some damage. He knows going into this match he's going to take some damage. He knows how to overcome these obstacles. He needs to lock on that rear naked chokehold, take him to the ground, and submit him.
We'll see if he can get a hold of that. But right now it is Ren Narita who's putting the boots to the open weight champion.
And so far, Ren Narita has been able to stick to the strategy.
He's been able to answer.
Yeah.
Every time Tom, like I said, has had him down, he's been able to fire up seemingly out of nowhere. And oh my God.
Hey, first of all, that is not even legal. That is not even legal.
He's got a 4 count, I thought.
Vicious boots to Tom Lawlor's chest over the rope.
Tom Lawlor was using the ropes for leverage earlier himself. As long as you obey that 5 count by the ref.
And now both men are down.
Tom Lawlor taking those vicious boots to the face, but drops Narita with that slam, and now it is Tom who's back to his feet.
Tom is looking angry.
Well, can you blame him?
No, and I think he's going to make Ren Narita pay for it.
Is he looking to pick him up, drop him down once again, and he does.
In the middle of that ring.
And you see, wiping the hands as if to say just too easy, but this match has been anything but easy for the Filthy One.
It's not been an easy match. I think that was a sign of I'm getting the job done as I always do. Business as usual. I am on top, my opponent on the bottom here.
Let's see if it stays that way.
I mean, his head bounced off the mat on that slam. Does he even know where he's at?
In a row.
Can't even get up.
Ren Narita feeling almost on the verge of lifelessness here. The referee has to check just to make sure he can even continue.
That's right.
Tom Lawler's putting a lot of damage on this young lion. But if there's nothing we know about these young men is they do not give up. And like I said, once again, back to the leg, right back into the leg lock. And he's got Tom Lawlor in the middle of the ring here. Tom looking to block it again, looking to reach for ropes.
He's trying to turn to reach for the rope, but it's very hard with the
But you see the pain.
tension he's got on his ankles there.
Desperately trying to block it from full extension. You see the pain on the face of the
Oh my
champion.
God.
He's writhing as Ren Narita.
Just,
that
slap
shot
over
to the
neck.
throat, but it is not going to get him to give up.
He's only a couple of feet away from the ropes. If he can only reach, he's able to get out of it. I think he got out of it. He's turning it over.
That's right. Is he going to turn this around, turn it into a hold of his own? He turns it into almost a
He got it. He
that
got
looks
it.
like a variation out of Texas cloverleaf right here in the heart of Texas.
Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, look at the pressure he's putting on the ankle as well.
But look at Ren pushing himself up to try to relieve some of that pressure and crawl to the ropes. Smart move. Smart from both men, to be fair.
If he doesn't get to the rope, his ankle will be broken.
But he does. And he gets sweet, sweet freedom one more time. Both these men have had each other in incredible jeopardy at different points in this matchup. It's just who's going to get that shot, who's going to get that hold in the right place at the right time that's going to finally put this one away. And God, I got to say, I've been very impressed with Ren Narita.
Look, Ren Narita prepared for every kind of attack that Tom Lawlor has at his disposal. What you can't prepare in training for is the amount of punishment that Tom Lawlor is capable of. Is he ready for that? We're going to see.
And you see the chest turning cherry red of Ren Narita, but it just made him angry. And sometimes when you fight angry, you fight well.
And sometimes you can make a mistake.
True.
Going off emotion. Ooh, what a shot.
But it is the heart of a warrior that beats in this young man, answering every single kick, every single strike.
Watch out. Oh, Ren Narita blocks that one. But his knee is buckled a little bit.
Lawlor now crushing him in the corner, looking for another suplex. Dropping Narita, center of the ring, going into the cover here. Could be it.
Oh, Ren Narita barely lifted the shoulder off the mat.
You gotta call that 2.999.
that was
but
close.
Somehow Ren Narita stays in this one. He wants that open weight championship around his waist.
Man, I think it's time.
He's seemingly calling for it. It could be it. Could be time for the filthy one to put this one away. To continue an impressive reign as openweight champion, as Narita dropping elbows on the back of the neck of the champion. Refuses to get up, but there it is. No!
Wait a minute. Ren Narita reversed it. Now Tom Lawlor's got him. Wait a minute.
Back and forth these guys go.
Trading.
Chokehold for chokehold. And it's Ren who seems to have it locked in, but Tom Lawlor counters it once again back to his own.
If he can get his legs wrapped around the waist of Ren Narita with that rear naked chokehold, it's all over.
We've seen him do it so many times before.
Look how tight that is. How is Ren Narita able to even move out of that?
But he's standing and he's still fighting. And
Rolls him over.
And into it again.
Hitting me.
He will not stop until he gets this hold.
Wait a minute. Oh, no.
Whoa. Stepping over the leg, could be looking for an octopus-like stretch here. Trying to grip the arm of Tom Lawlor.
Oh, he gets over the arm, the Cobra twist here.
That's right.
And Tom Lawlor can't even reach for the rope because his arms are, well, he's got the left. He's got the left.
Arm. He's
Ren Narita pulling on that neck. Turns it over. We've seen it. Wait a minute.
Oh, but look, now
Front face
Lawlor.
lock.
It looked like Ren Narita was maybe going to go for a suplex of some type there, but it is Lawlor
He's trying.
who snatched down the front face lock and into the corner. Ren Narita breaks the hold.
And we've seen him pin opponents with that one.
Here it is. Could be.
2. Come on. Close call.
Champion kicks
Rolls
out, but
over.
Ren Narita holds on. He is not letting go of the wrists of Tom Lawlor.
Tom Lawlor trying to stay down and wraps him into the triangle there.
Triangle on Ren Narita. This is a bad place to be if you're Ren Narita, but he keeps fighting.
Oh, and switches it into the armbar, but Ren Narita's got the arms.
What hold will these men not try? It has been the leg, it has been the neck, it has been the arm.
Oh, My God, how quickly he was able to get out of that. He goes for her again.
Bridges out of that hold and back to the leg. Ren Narita keeps going back to the leg at Tom Lawlor.
We've seen him submit opponents in that. The Narita special here.
And now punishing him.
Oh, my God.
Laying down, locking it in. Tom Lawlor once again for another time in this matchup in a horrible position. Absolute center of the ring. Crawling with all the desperation. But Ren,
no. He rolls to the middle of the ring.
Ren rolling right with him in there. That striking ability of Tom Lawlor, season opening. Repeated kicks trying to break this grip that Ren Narita seems to have on his leg.
How many can you take? Catches it.
My God.
Trying to apply the figure four. He gets it in the middle of that ring. No. Tom Lawler's in trouble, Matt.
Ren Narita, who seemingly has a jaw of steel, taking those kicks, able to slap on the figure four. The audience wants to see the tap as Tom, he's desperately grabbing for anything he can to break this hold.
What a crazy and disappointing day it would be if Narita beat Tom Lawlor for the Strong Openweight Championship.
What an incredible upset it would be. What a jumper for the career, but Tom Lawlor gets underneath that bottom rope.
We're in the safe zone. We're in the safe zone.
Are you okay? Are you going to be okay?
Well, my nerves are up right now because I thought for a moment that Narita was going to tap out Tom Lawlor.
And
it wasn't happening.
But it still could be bad because he gets a grip here. Oh, a nasty headbutt from Lawlor. Kick back to that knee. Smart move from Narita here. Keep going back to that leg.
Impressive submission technique here. He's really pulling out all the stops against a submission specialist.
Laser targeted on the legs of Tom Lawlor, and now reaching over into an STF-like position, grabbing at the neck and face of Tom Lawlor as well.
And that makes it much more difficult for Tom Lawlor to reach for that rope.
He's got less leverage to pull his body to that rope. His legs are tied up. His face and neck is tied up.
Oh, my God. He's in a lot of pain now. Come on, Tom. You got it.
The champion.
You got it. You got it. You got it. Break it. Break it.
Desperately reaching for that rope. And how much jeopardy has Ren Narita put Tom Lawlor in? It is absolutely incredible. The roller, I don't know where it could be. Ren Narita kicks out.
Oh, wait a minute. Turns it over into an arm submission. He's got both arms strapped here.
Both arms tied up now. The back and forth submission game for both these competitors is absolutely insane as Tom Lawlor looking to bend the arm almost off.
He's got that arm trapped. He's going to trap the leg as well.
He's not giving Narita any chance to get to the ropes here. Not any, tying up every single body part he can. My God, what do you even call that?
I don't know what you call that, but Narita probably has no choice but to tap out. He can't reach for the ropes. He's completely tapped out. It is over. Tom Lawlor proving why he is the Strong Openweight Champion, why he is the #1 guy here on Strong. But man, Matt, for a moment, I thought that Ren Narita was going to take this one.
For a moment, there were several moments in this matchup where it looked like Ren Narita could have walked out of Dallas, Texas as the Strong Openweight Champion. This was a very impressive performance. Both men, but especially from the young lion, Ren Narita.
Yeah, I mean, can't take anything away from him.
But it is that man, Tom Lawlor, who will hold on to that championship one more time.
The strongest for the longest, the strongest Strong Openweight Champion. I mean, he doesn't take an easy challenge.
No.
All of his challengers have been tough. And Ren Narita, wow, brought the fight to Tom Lawlor. But look, it's all about the W's.
It is. A win is a win is a win. But you see the scars of war as Tom Lawlor limps out of this match just a little bit. So take nothing away from that young man in the ring. Man, brought absolutely everything he had. Pushed the submission game, pushed the striking game. Ren Narita showed tonight that he is real, that he is a challenger for anybody here on New Japan Strong.
I gotta say, he definitely did not fight like a young lion. No. He fought like a warrior.
And he will walk out of here on his own like a warrior.
sword, 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 so, sword, 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 so, sword. Sword, sword, so, sword. Sword, sword, so, sword.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
This is what I live for.
All right, keep up the hard work, guys. Hey, Royce, where's this one going?
Parts unknown.
Tocon Shop Global. We ship worldwide.
Why, but you finished those Okada orders yet?
Yeah, with the new Team Filthy shirt, papi.
Genius. Eso, mi gente.
The stars of today and the legends of the past come together on your smartphone. NJPW Collection. Pick up cards from special draft events. Use your collected cards to form your own faction or exchange them for limited edition special cards. Check in live from venues or remotely from home to get special tickets and items. Add all of New Japan Pro Wrestling to your collection now. NJPW Collection.
Well, Alex, it is main event time, and we get treated to not one, but two champions.
And there he is, the current IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion. And he'll be facing somebody who we should thank, first of all. Thank you for the house. The house that we have here today, Jay White, he is the reason why all the people are here, let's be honest.
Oh, you mean you don't think it's the hard work that the entire New Japan Strong roster puts in, that the New Japan brand has put in for decades?
They are like a supplement to the Jay White.
Robbie Eagles here tonight, looking to maybe silence some old demons, put some things from his past to rest. A lot of history with Jay White.
And what a treat, what an honor to hear his music, to have the man grace us with his presence, the leader of Bullet Club, Jay White, at the peak of his career and the current never openweight champion.
Are you gonna need help when you're carrying his bags to the car later on?
I would love to carry his bags.
I'm sure you would. The way it all is dripping out of your mouth right now, my God. Jay White is obviously an incredible competitor. He's obviously an incredible athlete. He's a very impressive, never open weight champion.
Defeated Tanahashi for this belt in Fukuoka, Japan in 2021 of May. They battled for 39 minutes in the grueling match, and That belt looks good on him. I don't think he's ever going to lose it. Never.
Never? Well, if there's anything you and I both know, never say never in this business. I don't care who you are. I don't care how long you've reigned. There's always a threat. And I think he's going to have his hands full tonight with a fellow champion in Robbie Eagles.
Yes. This is a non-title match, and this is a score that hasn't been settled for years. It's been a long time coming. Right. Robbie Eagles, when he first joined New Japan Pro Wrestling, he was part of Bullet Club. He just didn't quite fit. And when the Bullet Club asked him to prove his loyalty, he turned his back.
Prove his loyalty how? I want you to explain to anybody at home who may not know. How did they ask him to prove his loyalty?
They wanted to put boots on his friend
boots.
At the time.
Oh, you mean not a steel chair?
Look,
and wallop on a man who was prone on the ground. That was how they wanted him to prove his loyalty.
Bullet Club is a kind of stable. It's a bunch of dogs. You have to be loyal. You have to show that.
Look, he's asking for it right now. He's trying to drudge up this pass right now. Showing him.
Settle it right here. Oh my God! And that's what's been coming. Long time coming. Because it was Robbie Eagles who turned his back on Jay White.
It was Robbie Eagles who decided he had enough of the BS of the BC, enough of the Bullet Club BS, and he wasn't willing to be their lackey. He wasn't willing to do things their way. I call that bravery. I call that standing up for yourself. And now, since then, as you point out, there has not been a singles match between these two since then, over 2 years ago.
Yes, it's been a long time coming. We finally get to see it here in Texas.
Absolutely. And right off the bat, the action is fast and furious as Switchblade cuts off Robbie Eagles with that chop. Ooh. But in that time, in that 2 years, Robbie Eagles has clearly established himself, as we said, currently holding the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship, and he does so because of maneuvers like that. He's very impressive, very fast-paced, and he's giving the current never openweight champion a run for his money.
Looking to fly, but Jay White moved out of the way.
He's got the instincts. He sees that coming. He knows exactly the type of competitor Robbie Eagles is. Whoa. Float over. Give me your little low basement drop kick.
I mean, Robbie Eagles does have the speed advantage over Jay White, but Jay White is very explosive. He may not be as fast as Robbie Eagles, but he can catch it all the right moments, just like he did right here.
I guess I would say, too, he would give the almost the calculatedness of Jay White the advantage. You know, he does. He knows when to pick his spots. He's very precise. He's very calculated. A little cold and calculated, you might say. You know, he's not afraid, as most of the Bullet Club members are, to bend a rule or two in order to get that advantage.
No, not
and like right now, you know, like, hey, let's just grab the guy's neckerchief and just choke him.
Listen, you got at least 4 seconds. Fine.
And driving Robbie Eagles hard buckle all the way across the ring. Jay White looking at his former Bullet Club member with almost a sense of contempt. As he goes for another hard buckle all the way across the ring. Jay White has slowed this match down. Work his base, and once again, going for the neckerchief around the neck of Robbie Eagles.
I don't know why Robbie Eagles decided to keep that on himself, because all of these things can be used as a weapon against him. Not a smart thing to do when you're going against a guy like Jay White.
I mean, you're not wrong. You don't want to give your opponent any advantage like that, but it is who he is. But it shows even more about who Jay White is, that he takes advantage of it any second he gets.
Well, we know who Jay White is.
We do.
He doesn't hide it. Robbie Eagles was supposed to be a Bullet Club guy.
Trying to do it again, even behind the ref's back. Ref can't see it. Again, there's those moments. There's that cold calculation of Jay White. He is a very intelligent competitor, even if it is for nefarious purposes.
He gets things done any way he can.
By hook,
that's why he's been so successful.
Or by blade. Boom! The hard back elbow knocking Robbie Eagles down. And a good flex never hurt anybody. Into the cover here.
What a flex that was.
Maybe if he would have covered him before doing the double bicep flex, some of these covers might have been more effective.
He's got time. He's confident. He is the never open weight champion. He's the leader of the Bullet Club.
Once again, he is not letting go of this neckerchief.
That's on Robbie.
It literally is on Robbie. Nothing if not confidence oozing from the never open weight champion.
And is talking smack as he's punishing Robbie Eagles.
But some life still left in the former Bullet Club member. Hanging on.
Going for that chop, but Robbie moves out of the way, catches him with that. Oh, what a
Now
kick to the
Robbie
sternum.
Eagles bringing the fight to Jay White.
Man.
And it feels all right tonight.
No, that didn't feel all right, I'm telling you.
Maybe I'll fly a kite. Oh, no! Spinning heel kick, catching Jay White off balance as well. And now both men flat on the mat. Robbie Eagles starting to feel it a little bit, maybe starting to get a little momentum in his corner.
I mean, should Chaos even trust Robbie Eagles? Is Robbie Eagles going to turn his back on Chaos like he did with Bullet Club? You just don't know who this guy is.
And Chaos seems to respect the type of person Robbie Eagles is. Bullet Club did not. They wanted to change who he was. But he just wants to change the color of Jay White's chest as he buries his leg over and over, dropping the champ to the ground. Now, Robbie Eagles lining up. Jay White in the corner, double knees, rolling back, trying to follow it up now. With another double knee in the corner, right upside the head of Jay White. Going here for the cover. Kick out by Jay.
It's going to take a lot more to take out Jay White here.
Now the crowd here in Dallas for Autumn Attack. Starting to get behind Robbie Eagles as he looks to load up Jay White for almost a backpack. But no. Counter for counter again.
Both men know each other very well.
That's right. It might have been over 2 years ago that they were on the same team, but they still know each other very, very well.
Robbie Eagles caught him with that lower leg kick and meets with that back elbow.
Whoa.
DDT right there.
Absolute impressive acrobatic maneuverability from Robbie Eagles, but again, Jay White knows just when to strike.
That's right. He saw the opening and he attacked so fast.
Like a snake, he can uncoil in a second and just strike. And look at the eyes. Look at the eyes of the never open weight champion. He is looking to put this away. He is sick and tired of Robbie Eagles even getting a little bit of offense in as he lights up the chest of the junior heavyweight champion. And up, down in there again. Speed of Robbie Eagles. Turning this match around in his favor one more time.
And he's going to fly again. Will he be able to? Oh my God!
Gets it.
Over the barricade here. My God.
Very impressive. There's the reason he is the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion. That flipping senton, not only that, through the second rope, collapsing into Jay White, landing on his feet on the other side of the rail. A lot of things happening at once there. All of them impressive.
Yeah, that was not a good thing for Jay White as he finds himself in a compromised position.
Giving the call out to the fans here in Dallas. Going for that springboard. Jay saw it coming. Loads him up, though. As Robbie's fighting, gets to the ropes finally, and back to the apron goes Robbie Eagles. And a kick to Jay White puts him down on the mat one more time. And now Robbie Eagles calling for it. Wants champion up on his feet. And no, Jay White once again capturing him on the shoulders. Eagles continuing to fight. Jay starting to sink.
Eagles continuing with those elbows
But
to the
Jay,
chin.
not going all the way down, stands back up.
Squats him back up. But Robbie continuing the barrage of those elbows.
Has not stopped. The last 20, 30 seconds have been nothing but elbows to the chin of Jay White, who
Jay's
continues
back
to
up
stand
again.
up.
Oh my God! Flipping Robbie Eagles upside down. Made him pay for all those forearms. My God.
What seemed like endless elbows to the face of Jay White. He survived. He managed to get through it, and that lariat, and once again to Robbie Eagles. Oh! Into the cover here, spinning suplex, and no, Robbie Eagles kicks out at 2.
Jay White wasn't able to get a really effective cover, holding on to his chin after taking so many shots to the face.
Absolutely, he's got to be feeling it a little bit here. But that confident again, continuing to go to that chokehold of sorts with the neckerchief. And now looking to plant Robbie Eagles in the middle of the ring. Eagles now fighting with his knees. Any appendage he can use. As he fights off the never openweight champ.
Hard kick to the lower part of the leg of
And
Jay
he
White.
takes him off his feet.
Oh my God! Spikes him.
Spikes him with a flatliner. Middle of the ring.
God.
And
That
was so lightning quick that I don't know how Robbie Eagles is going to recover, but somehow he does, landing on his feet, out of the German suplex, ducking the kick is Jay White, and there's the deadlift German.
So determined.
From the switchblade. What a back and forth exchange between these two champions in the New Japan Pro Wrestling universe.
Uranagi, he got him in the middle of that ring.
Plants
Proper
Eagles.
cover, 1, 2. Oh, man.
Both legs hooked, but somehow Eagles finds the wherewithal to kick out, finds the desire within to stay in this matchup. He's got a lot to prove to Jay White, and he says, I'm not done proving it.
When Jay White starts talking to himself, when he starts looking maniacal, it's usually the end. He's going to really hurt you there.
It's a dangerous place for Robbie Eagles. And there it is. He plants him. Oh,
God.
But Robbie Eagles finds a way to kick out yet again.
He's got heart.
Heart, determination, durability, if nothing else.
It's only a matter of time, Matt.
We'll see. Again, this is not just any other competitor. And Jay White needs to take a breather because he can't seemingly put away Robbie Eagles. He can't put away the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion.
He's thinking, he's strategizing.
Because he needs to, because what he's done so far has not worked. And there we go.
Attempting to go for the sleeper suplex, but Robbie just fighting.
With every bit of life he's got left.
Jay is just
Jay can look at him with all the disdain he wants. He is annoyed because he can't win. And one more time. Everything he has to grab, he can't pick him up by his arm. He can't pick him up by his chin. He's got to pick him up, ripping at his throat.
Robbie just does not make it easy on Jay White. It's actually, it's frustrating Jay White here.
You made the wrong decision, buddy.
He's continuing to fight.
Just give up. You should just give up.
I don't know if that's going to happen there, Jay.
Jay White encouraging Robbie Eagles to just give up. It could be the easier way out.
Easier is not always better. Robbie Eagles still remembering the way the Bullet Club traded him those years ago. The things they wanted him to do. Turn against his own self, his own soul, and he says, nah, no way. I'm going to make you pay for that.
Jay White takes him out with that forearm. He's trying to belittle him. Force him into a verbal submission. Just give up. Did you hear the shot on that?
I don't think there was anybody in this building who didn't hear that shot.
I mean, he's trying to help Robbie. He's encouraging
him. He's not
him.
trying to help him. Let's not be mistaken here. Let's not speak out of turn.
He's giving him the option to just give up.
Technically, anybody who steps in the ring has that option. You can say, I give up anytime you want, but he will not.
But if he doesn't, it may cost him. It may hurt him.
Clearly a price Robbie Eagles is willing to pay. That's the heart of a champion. The barrage from Jay White is brutal. It's impressive. Now taking him for a ride. Cheeky with that psycho suplex. And I don't know how much Robbie Eagles has left. I mean, he's not giving up.
It may not be safe for him to continue is all. He may have to forfeit his title.
The referee might have to call this one. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
He's going
looking
for the
Blade Runner. Absolutely. Please.
Oh my, are you kidding me? Robbie.
Respect. Mad respect. Mad respect to Robbie Eagles.
That was not respectful towards
No.
Jay White.
Why should it be? Jay White has shown him no respect in this matchup. Why should he return the favor? The only favor Robbie Eagles is going to return is pain.
Jay White is going to make him pay for it.
Possibly, but Robbie Eagles is not leaving Texas without letting Jay White know exactly what he brings to the table, exactly how he feels about Jay White.
What Robbie Eagles has been successful at, what's been working for him is going to that leg. His kicks have really been taking a toll
There you go
on Jay
again.
White.
You're absolutely right.
And if I was him, that's what I would be focusing
There's
on.
a target on the leg of Jay White. And look at it. How does he have this energy? After all the shots, all the slams, everything Jay White has
Poor dropkick to the knee of Jay White.
And now looking for a figure four variation here. Legs are locked.
He got it.
Dead center of the ring. Bad place for the switchblade. And he is wrenching. He has been laser focused on that knee, on that leg of Jay White. And now Jay's going to have to expend so much energy to crawl to that bottom rope if he wants out of this.
And Jay White is in excruciating pain.
You can see it on the face of the switchblade. He's feeling every bit of it. But he's got to focus on getting out of it first and foremost. So close.
Come on, Jay. Come on, Jay. You're so close. Come on, Jay.
Like he's in quicksand.
Come on.
Crawling.
Extend that arm. Extend that arm instead. Come on.
So close, and he gets there.
God.
After what felt like an eternity for the never open weight champ, he finally gets to the bottom ropes, but the assault on the leg continues.
Look, it may have looked like Jay was going to tap, but he wasn't tapping. He was just in a lot of pain.
He wasn't. He came very close. The thought crossed his mind for a second. And remember, titles are not on the line here, but it is all pride.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, tried to knock Robbie Eagles off the top, but Robbie saw it coming. Didn't see Robbie, though.
Oh, my God.
A trio of kicks from the junior heavyweight champ.
Going for Junior, no connects.
He got him, but he's not done. Oh! Platinum dead center, Jay White.
Come on, Jay. Oh, my God. That
Jay
was
White kicks
very
out,
close.
but barely. Robbie Eagles is having a great effect on Jay White here.
Oh, my God. How many kicks to the head can Jay take?
Well, I think we're going to find out as Eagles goes back up to the top rope. Look at that, 450.
450 on that leg.
Onto the leg. Oh, my God. Great thought process here from Robbie Eagles. Back
He's going to apply
hold.
that submission move again, but no, Jay White reverse it. Goes for the sleeper
my
suplex.
God. Straight upside down, vertical on his head.
Man, you did not see that coming. Out of nowhere, there
Jay
was a
White
small opening, and you took it.
Finally found his way out, out of that leg submission. Dropping Eagles on his head. Dropping him on his head with a brain buster.
Well, if Robbie Eagles was going to apply that submission again,
And
Blade
here-
Runner going for it.
There it is.
That's it. It's over,
the Blade
folks.
Runner. Mercifully, perhaps, this one could be and is
We can go home happy. Now, everybody can go home happy now,
Well, maybe not Robbie Eagles here tonight.
except Robbie. fair and square, Jay White
No.
settled the score with Robbie Eagles. A hard-fought battle. Robbie, I mean, man, for a moment we thought that he could submit Jay White, but Jay White always overcomes somehow.
A debt 2 years in the process of being settled. And you know what? Jay White comes out on top. He showed Robbie Eagles. Maybe he made a mistake, but Robbie Eagles showed the world the kind of competitor he is. He showed the world why he is the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion. He pushed, despite Jay White seemingly dropping the house, dropping everything he had in the middle portion of that matchup. Robbie Eagles looked like we both thought he might have been out of this for good.
Yeah.
But he somehow stayed it, not only stayed alive, but continued and almost brought an end to Jay White in this matchup. And the Switchblade looks like he's got something to say.
I'm great.
If you say so, pal.
You say out of the match. For me, it's just another night. Putting people away and ending up. No. I don't need the G1. The G1 needs me. Hang on. I don't want to be in Japan, because I'm on the USFJ tour, baby!
That's right. Welcome to the USFJ tour.
The United States of J. Handling business with Robbie Eagles. That spans back about 2 years, for those that don't know. But tonight, ready? Here in Dallas. Guys, you guys are so losing shit embarrassed. Speaking of Bullet Club business, it seems to me that when I'm away, everybody else seems to get overconfident and carried away with the decision making in Bullet Club. First when I was away, they brought in evil. They got dick. That's true. Hey, for the record, I got no issues with dick, right? That's what I heard. And now I brought in show. It's almost like they've forgotten who makes the decisions. It's almost like they've forgotten who is in charge. So let me remind all of you exactly who I am. I am Switchblade Jay White. I'm the last fucking roller. I'm the number one expert in all of pro wrestling. I'm the man that single-handedly sold out Madison Square Garden. I'm King Switch, baby. I'm the never openweight champion. I'm the first ever Grand Slam champion. That makes me the real Bucklander. And I am the leader of Bullet Club. I make the decisions. And everybody, if need be, including those within Bullet Club, if they have to, If I decided it so, they will breathe with the switchblade. Because it's still my new era.
I love it, Matt.
I mean, could be trouble in paradise, though, in the world of Bullet Club?
No. Well, what's happening is he's just handling typical day-to-day Bullet Club operations because he is the leader of Bullet Club. Things happen, he's just got to lead it. That's what leaders do. There's no trouble. There's no trouble.
Whether there is or not, Jay White has impressed the world tonight, silencing Robbie Eagles in the main event of another impressive episode of New Japan Strong.